Hi guys, Mariah here, and just doing another little video on some takeaways from the 5 a.m. book club today. It was, we started a new book today, and it's going to be a good one. We started Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and some of the takeaways that really struck me were first, that in order to be successful or to attain any sort of victory in any aspect, we have to have will, like the will to do so, but it can't just like stop there. Like just because we have the will, or we're like, oh, I meant to do this, I have to do it. If you don't actually get off your ass and do it, it doesn't really matter. You have to have will and action. And I don't know how long I've been like so driven, so much will, and would just every hardship, every obstacle, I would just keep moving. But the problem was, like, the action that I was taking wasn't in sync with what my actual goals were. Like, yes, I was busting my ass, working multiple jobs or doing whatever it was necessary, but the action that I was choosing to focus my time on wasn't in line with like what was actually necessary to achieve what I had in my will, what I had in my vision. And one of the reasons is that, like, how I identified myself was not uplifting. I mean, in any way. Like, I felt like I didn't have anything to offer, or I would overthink. And again, there's that action, the appropriate action thing. I would be spending so much time doing one thing, but it just wasn't anything that was necessary. Like, my identity was dictating how successful I was, and because I wasn't seeing myself as successful, I was seeing myself as struggling or as dealing with the day-to-day issues. I wasn't picturing myself as the person that my will and my desire wanted me to become. So the biggest thing I would say, guys, is just freaking do it. If you have been talking about, oh, I'd love to do this, I'd love to open a store, I'd love to start a business, I'd love to learn a language, like just fucking do it. Literally the worst that can happen is it doesn't work, or you find out you don't want to do it. And believe me, I've been through some shit, so like, it might not feel like that at the time, but just, if you're only half-assing everything, of course nothing is ever gonna work. You have to like put 100% in, so you can't be over here doing one thing and then be like, oh, well, this is really my dream, and so you give it like 10%, and when it fails, you're like, well, see, nothing works. Like, that's just bullshit. That's not how it works. You have to go 100% in, and some people aren't ready to do that, and that's fine. But if you're going to fucking succeed and you're going to achieve anything, at some point you'll have to put 100% in. Otherwise, you will achieve nothing, and which is what you're putting 100% effort into, is nothing. Because it doesn't matter if you get up and breathe. Like, it's how you breathe, it's why you breathe that makes your life. So that was my brain. I just got off work, so the brain is not working too well, and people are driving like assholes in front of my house. Super fun. Final thing. If you don't try, it'll always be a no. Always. Always. If you don't try, it will always 100%, the answer will be no to anything that you don't try. So the worst that could happen is you might get a yes. Otherwise, you'll just continue to have no's in your life, and you're going to continue to convince yourself that, woe is me, life is hard, and yeah, it is. It will be. So do something. Pick something. I don't care how big or small it is. Pick something. Do it. And if you are so led, comment on the video. Tell me what you did. Tell me what you tried and succeeded at or didn't. Just do something. So that's my Monday wisdom. I'm gonna go now. Peace.